Breaking news, one of the arrested aide to Malami, who has confessed, he says, I'm a consultant to Malami, the man who led the raid on Mary Odili's home, has opened up. Lawrence Ajojo, one of the suspects arrested over the raid on the residence of Justice Mary Odili, has said he is a consultant to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, the senior advocate of Nigeria. I always call him as the unlawful Malami. Well, Ajojo, who claimed to be a chief superintendent of police, said this when he was paraded by the police in Abuja on Thursday. Armed men had invaded the Abuja residence of the judge on October 29, 2021. The incident had sparked an outreach. Some persons had linked it to Malami, who distanced himself from the invasion. Well, speaking with reporters when he was paraded, Ajojo said Malami did not authorize the raid. He says, I am not an officer of the Nigerian police, but a consultant for the AGF. Okay, consultant for the AGF, and what that AGF simply means is the Attorney General of the Federation and Malami. So there is a contact. If he says I'm not an officer of the Nigerian police, but a consultant, then if you're not an officer of the police, you're a consultant to Malami. And they claim either Malami neither Malami nor his alias claimed that they were police officers. How come he's now a consultant? That's the same way Abba Kyari even denied knowing Hush Puppy. He said he only intermediate or mediated to sew an attire, a native attire. So he is the dealer, or rather is the fashion designer, or rather is an agent for the tailor or to the tailor or thereabout. So we don't really know all these statements, and these statements are not even, does not even hold water. Let me use that word. It says I am not an officer of the Nigerian police, but a consultant to Malami, the AGF. Rather, you have an ID card that proves that you are a police officer. Ajojo, well, Malami have said it that he has been indicted so many times. Because the power of incumbency is still with him, and I believe come 2023 is not far-fetched. ICC will be after them, except if they have died or they want to change the narrative and run away. I don't know how they will do that. International Criminal Court is on the way. Well, he did not send us to raid Mrs. Odili's house, according to Jojo or Ajojo. However, Malami denied the claim of Ajojo, saying the suspect is not among his consultants. Okay, let's see how it goes, because they start denying the fact that they were not sent to go to the justice house, because this is a judge now. If it was to be Sunday Igboho, an ordinary person, or Nnamdi Kanu, they will claim responsibility of however which attack, or whether the warrant was signed by Malami or not. With all the competent high-level professionals and capable human resources available at the disposal of the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, it only takes the imagination of the evil minds to assume or think that the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice will descend so low to engaging a crack or fake police officer to serve as his consultant, Gwandu said in the statement. Well, if Gwandu has said, and who is this Gwandu? Well, everybody is just trying to, being politically correct and, changing narratives, and also, hiding under the green grass and wearing a green cloth. But notwithstanding, they have forgotten that wearing a green cloth, it may not really cover all your body. Definitely, you will get tired of yourself and you will come out from that shell. Well, Frank Umba, force public relation officer, said after the raid, Malami had petitioned the police seeking probe. Well, the Inspector General of the Police, IGP, ordered a comprehensive investigation into the incident. He said, okay, if they had killed this Odili, this justice or judge or thereabout, they would have said unknown gunmen. Well, there is this saying that says, well, when the breeze go blow, you know what it is, the foul yansh. He go waiting, he go open. Definitely. Earlier on, the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice had also submitted a written petition into the office of the IGP, which is the Inspector General of the Police, requesting a robust and district investigation into the matter. with the aim of unraveling the identities of the persons involved, their motives, and perhaps the authorities, if any, behind them. Definitely, there is no smoke without fire. And after the fire comes the smoke, or after the smoke comes the fire, whichever way. But definitely there is no smoke without fire. Some people might say, they'll turn it upside and says there is no fire without smoke, depending on how you want to relate it, because there is mystery behind this APC administration, the All Progressive Congress as they call it. But Nigerians also says they are not All Progressive Congress. They are not progressive, they are decreasing. Rather, they would say all past criminals, which came in from the people's deceiving people. You know what that means? Well, from the reactions of so many people, Nigerians are really at Malami now. They are really at Malami. But I would keep saying it, I'll keep reminding you guys that Malami is the one ruling Nigeria. Well, you can assume it, you might not take it, but it's a fact. The facts must be told that Malami is the one ruling Nigeria, either directly or indirectly, depending on how you want to do it. Buhari is just traveling, representing Nigeria as a representative of Nigeria. Is not the president. Buhari is called the Nigerian representative, as it is. But the person, giving order and telling things, or telling people what to do, or telling the judicial what to do, because the Senate will submit to Malami, the legislature will submit to Malami, the executive also will want to submit to Malami, and Malami is the Jagaban of the judiciary. Come out or come what may, but you have descended much lower while pursuing your Islamization and Fulanization program. Okay, this person is referring to Malami, or rather the person who is saying that Malami cannot or couldn't have descended so low to use a quack police officer as a consultant. Is not advisable for Malami to have done so. As it is, this person is now saying, since you deem it fit that you don't want to be descended or to descend so low as to employ or have a consultant as quack as that police officer Ajodo, since you want to Fulanize the country, so you haven't descended so low. Religion is just a personal thing, it's personal belief, and it does not even have any effect when it comes to democratic rule or governmental governmental matter. Let me use that word. Someone says idiot Malami. Okay, me, I still call Malami a political bigot, or rather I'll say Malami is unlawful. This person is referring to our AGF, our so-called AGF, Minister of Justice. You are referring to idiot. Okay, maybe idiot or stupid or thereabout. I believe Malami is unlawful. He says the idiot Malami, and what's it called, that you did not descend so low, you are already a low life scumbag. Okay, that's this thing that is coming from this person's mouth, and writing it up here says Malami is already low. Because he has been a low life scumbag. We know what a low life garbage like you in government position can do, and you have done just that. A pig in the sooth. Oh God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes. Well, Malami, to crown it all, you denied, you did not deny, you accepted, you don't accept. Nigeria knows that you are capable of doing all sort of, or committing all sort of atrocity, since you could kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya.